Hello, here we are once again for a baseball game. We're down just south of Hagerstown at a school called St. James, where the Shalom Flames are the visiting team, taking on St. James. I'm not sure of their name, but we're just getting started here. The Flames, leading off for the Flames, will be number 9, Drake Wenger. He's a junior here, Shalom. So I hope you enjoy.
Why is it always you two? I'm sorry, you two arguing again? It's over something. Whether it's ninth grade girls or yo. Is that right? No. Oh.
Somebody's mom will think, someone's mom will think that their son is better than...
So this is a beautiful field down here. The backstop is very deep, so nothing can get past the catchers here today. Otherwise, it will be a stolen base. I'd say they probably got about the full 60 feet. They have a scoreboard out there you probably can't see. I'll try to keep you up to date on the score. But Shalom's coming off their first PIAA win on Tuesday. This is not a PIAA game, but they got their first win in PIAA there on Tuesday night, and they're looking to keep it going, keep rolling here against St. James tonight. Yes, like I said earlier, Drake Wenger, number 9, he's a junior for the Flames. He's leading off, and the hole is number 5, or on deck is number 5, Will Turner, another junior for the Flames. Another inside pitch, so the count is 2 balls, 0 strikes. Drake takes his first strike, counts 2-1. Tuesday night, he got to celebrate his second home run of the season. He hit one over the fence at Fairfield. And Drake lines one up second base. It gets through, so to lead off the Flames, Drake hits a single here in the top of the first. That brings Will Turner, number 5, and on deck is Carter Defender for number 13, and another junior. Drake gets back safely. That's the throw over to first. Drake takes off, the throw there, but not on line. Drake safely into second base for a stolen base. So now the Flames, no outs, heavy runner in scoring position.
right there.
Hey, come on, Will. Come on, guys. Come on, Turner. Turner.
And Will watches the third strike go by for out number 1. That brings Carter Defender to the plate with Keaton Shands and also another junior on deck.
Kid. Come on, Carter. Come on, kid. Back.
Good idea. Here we go.
Pitcher has it.
There you go, kid.
This has I'm the same now. Just get in.
And the ball gets past the catcher. That'll get Drake over to third easily. He did round third base, but stayed. So now with 1 out, Drake is on third. Carter's still at the plate.
Come on, Carter. Base hit 5.
Hey, come on, Carter. Come on, 1-3. 13. Knock on that first.
Good luck.
Nice, kid.
There you go, 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Work on that. Here we go. Come on. Work hard. Let's go.
Come on, Carter.
Hey, infield, give me 3. Give me 3. Come on, Carter. 1-3. Carter D.
Leave us 2 out. Coming hard.
Come on, kid. Come on, Carter.
There we go. Not bad.
There's swings for strike 2. So now we have a full count.
Carter, come on, 1-3. Come on, Defender first. Defender first. Come on, Carter.
Carter gets under 1, drive the deep center field, and it does get over the center fielder. So that will easily score Drake, and Carter's going for second, and he is in for a stand-up double. So Carter Defendorfer gets a hold of 1, is able to burn the center fielder, scoring Drake, and gets to stand up going into second base. So with 1 out, that brings Keaton Shands to the plate, and on deck we have Trey Wenger, a freshman for the Flames.
Work right behind you. You're good. You're good. Zach's breaking in. You're fine. You're fine.
Keaton drives one in the dirt that gets under the shortstop's mitt, and that's going to score Carter as he comes around third and safely at home. So with a base on error, Keaton
Roll it up, let's go.
gets on first, so we still only have 1 out, and that does bring Trey Wenger, number 19, a freshman for the Flames, to bat, with Andrew Schmidt, number 16, another junior for the Flames, on deck.
Hey, something to barrel here. Ron, you gotta be moving, right? You're back up. Let's go.
Another pitch gets past the catcher, the wild pitch this time, moving Keaton over to second base.
Come on, Trey. Here, bud. Big 1-9. Big Trey. The biggest, the largest. Come on, get.
4 straight pitches, Trey walks. So it puts runners on first and second, still with only 1 out. Andrew Schmidt is at the plate. And on deck is another freshman, number 8, Corbin Wanger. And the ball again gets past the catcher, moving the runners up to second and third. Keaton is on third and Trey is on second with 1 out. And the count is 1 ball, no strikes to Andrew Schmidt.
Let's go, you're not.
Hey, 2 over. Hey, check go 1 and 2. Check go 1 down. Go 1 6. Here you go, kid.
Andrew takes a strike. It's now 2 balls, 1 strike.
Go 1 6. Run in here, kid. Go Andrew, it's back. Protect your kid. Come on, Nolan, come on, Nolan. Go Andrew, here we go, kid.
And he gets Andrew to swing at the 3rd strike. So now there's 2 outs. And Corbin Wanger comes to the plate. On deck is Curtis Peckman. Also another junior, number 10, is on deck.
Let's go, Cor.
Corbin takes a high fastball and a low fastball. And is up in the count, 2 balls, no strikes.
Alright, come on, Eric. Come on, kid. Come on, Wang out. Wang out, Wang out, Wang out. Oh, Wang out.
There you go. Good boy. 3.
Hey, simple one, adjust to that, right?
Go, Eric. Here we go, kid. Go, Eric. Come in here, kid. Alright, come on, Eric. Come on, boy. Come on, man.
There you go.
Takes the 2nd strike. So now the count is at 2 balls, 2 strikes to Corbin Wanger.
Go, Corbin. Here we go, kid. Hey, come on, kid. Let's play.
Take the spot to miss.
Okay, 3-2 here. Take the strike, gotta protect. Right? Same swing, just expand.
Hey, protect your 8. Here we go, kid. Come in here,
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Let's go, Corbin. Go, Corbin. Here we go, kid. Go now, 8. Got the game. Here we go, 8.
Ooh, and Corbin watches the 3rd strike. So Shalom strands 2 runners on base, but they are able to get 2 runs across. So after the top of the 1st, Shalom leads 2-0. So number 3 is up for St. James to lead off the bottom of the first. Curtis Peckman is the Flames pitcher. We've got Keaton Shands on first. Carter Deffendorfer on second, and our shortstop Drake just made the grab for out number 1. Trey Wanger is on third. Ethan Breckbill is behind the plate. And it looks like Corbin Wanger is in right field. Will Turner's in center field. And Andrew Schmidt is in left field.
Go, Curtis.
Actually, I'm going to change that. Andrew Schmidt is in right field. Corbin Wanger is in left field. Another drive to right field, but Andrew Schmidt is there to make the grab. So 2 up, 2 down for the Flames here in the bottom of the first. Foul ball down the left field line. Ball gets past Ethan Breckbill. Like I said earlier, it's a very deep backstop. Another drive to right field. Andrew's running. He is under, and he does make the grab. So Andrew Schmidt gets 2 of the 3 outs for the Flames here in the bottom of the first. So we go into the second with the Flames leading 2-0. Okay, to lead off the second is number 10, Curtis Peckman. And Ethan Breckbill is on deck.
Come on, Dad. Come on, one. Look at that. Hey, why not get? Can I get up? There you go, kid. The ball's one strike. Natalie Dollar. Checker. Natalie Dollar. Go, everyone up. Here you go, kid. Yes, sir. There it is. Come on, Curtis. I got there. Go, Curtis. Take it. Let's go, Kip. Check here, Kip. He's working at 3. Oh, man. 2 strikes. Everyone else, protect your kid. Come on, kid.
And Curtis swings at strike 3. Misses it by a little. So there's 1 out now here in the top of the second. Brings another junior, number 14, Ethan Breckbill, to the plate. And that brings around our lead off then on deck, Drake Wanger, number 9.
Come on, he said, hit one for me, one for. Oh, boy. You saw him. You like a rock. You hard. Okay, now one for. Come on, one for. Come on, he said. Come on, back there. Press bell. I got you. Come on, one for. Come on. Come on, 1-4.
And lays off a high curveball for a 2-ball, 1 strike count. He hits it off the handle, and the third baseman does make the catch for out number 2 for the Flames. It brings leadoff Drake Wanger to the plate with Will Turner, number 5, on deck.
Go, Drake.
Come on, Drake. Let's go, baby. What you know about that, Wanger?
In the first inning, Drake was able to get on. He hit a hard grounder, went straight up second base for a single.
Come on, kid. Come on, Wanger. Good eye. Hey, Drake. Nice shot. Drake, nice shot. Give it 9. Come on, kid.
Went to the strike. It's 2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bring it to a 3-1 count. Once he one up around the head, takes on 5 pitches. He takes a walk. So Drake gets on again. So with 2 outs, the Flames have a runner on first. That brings Will Turner to the plate. And that leaves Carter on deck. And first pitch, he lines in center field. It's hung up a little too long, and the center fielder makes the grab. So the Flames do not get any of that inning, so the lead is still 2-0 going into the bottom of the second. Start at the bottom of the second here. Curtis throws one to the backstop. So number 9 leads off for St. James. Curtis is able to hang in there and throw strikes. It counts 3 balls, 1 strike. It brings the count to full. And Curtis gets him swinging after getting in the hole 3 balls and 0 strikes. Curtis able to get the strikeout, get him swinging at a high outside pitch. So that gives the Flames 1 out. Number 12 is up for St. James. He hits it between the first and second baseman. He does get through. Andrew's there to get it in, but it is a base hit for St. James. First swings at the first pitch and bad bounce, but Drake is able to field it. They get 1. They do not get the second. The Flames do get, and he must have turned towards second base. And Keaton's able to run back and tag him before he gets back to the bag, and he is called out. So the Flames get out of it 1, 2, 3. So they do get the double play that they were looking for. So that ends the second. So going in top of the third, Shalom 2, St. James 0.
I'm not gonna argue with that one. Again, totally different from 8th grade to 11th. Yeah. All right, batter, top of the game. Come on. Let's go 1-3. Here we go, kid. There we go, man.
So Carter Diffenderfer leads the third off for the Flames, number 13. And Keaton Shands is on deck. Scores 2-0 Flames.
Here we go, kid. This time, Carter. Go, Carter. Let's go on 3. Here we go, kid. Hey, come on, kid. Go down here, kid. Here we go, Carter.
Second pitch, Carter drives one to center field, but it hangs up just long enough for the center fielder to get there and make the grab. But it was a nice drive. It'll be out number 1 for the Flames. So Keaton Shands is at the plate, and Trey Wanger will be on deck.
Go on 5. Get started, kid. Start, keep it. Come on, keep it. Go on 5. Here we go, kid. Let's go, kid. Come on, boy. All over that. 5. Here we go, kid. Come on, kid. Come on, kid. Get started. Come on, kid. Get out. Get out.
It's such a jump. Like an objective thing.
Let's go on 5. Get started, kid. Come on, kid. Go, kid. Come on, kid. Come on, kid. Right here.
Keaton watches the second strike goodbye. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count.
Go on 5. Come on, kid. Come on, 1-5. Come on, keep this shit. Go on 5. Keep this shit. Go, kid. Get out. Go, steal. For the worm. Get on that thing. Lock it there. 2 balls. 2 strikes. Go on 5. Here you go, kid. Let's go, Keith. Stroke that thing. They protect you on 5. Here you go, kid. Come on, kid. Go on 5. Here you go, kid. Go, kid. Go on 5.
Keaton fights it off. Stay alive. Count still 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, kid. Go on 5. Go on 5. Go, kid. Go on 5. Go on 5. Come on, kid. Let's go, kid. Go on 5. Let's go, kid. Hey, you're on it.
Fights another one off, back overhead.
You little fight. You little fight. Win it here, kid.
Right now.
Sammy on your toes. Go, kid. Go on 5. Go, kid. Come on, kid. Come on, 5. Come on, keep that shirt. Go on 5. Let's go, kid.
He hits another dribbler down the third baseline. It's going to be trouble. He beats it out. Keaton Shands is able to beat out an infield single. It couldn't have been any better of a bunt if he tried it. So with that, there's still 1 out, but Keaton is on first now. And Trey Wanger's at the plate with Andrew Schmidt on deck. Keaton barely gets back. He doesn't slide, so it makes it very close. But he is back safely. And the ball gets past the catcher, again moving Keaton to second base. Lets that one go past. It counts 1 ball, 1 strike. Freezes on a curveball for strike 2, so now it counts 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, you streaming it? Are you doing the play-by-play? Yeah, I got it. Catcher's no good. Who else you want me to watch? I got to pretend I'm a scout because when I played, that's who was allowed back here.
The ball gets past the catcher once again, moving Keaton to third. So still with one out. The count is full for Trey. It's a runner on third base. Trey gets a hold of one, lines it down the right field line. It is down. The right fielder does get it, so it's a single for Trey Wenger, but an RBI single. And that scores another run for the Flames. Andrew Schmidt is now batting for the Flames. Corbin Wenger is on deck. Pitcher does have a lot of movement on his throws. He just can't seem to find the strike zone consistently in the top of the third here. He counted 3 balls, 0 strikes. Throw to first is late. Trey gets back safely. The ball gets past the catcher again for ball 4. And does move Trey safely to second, but it would have been anyway. It's being ball 4. So now that with one out, the Flames have runners on first and second base with Corbin Wenger coming to the plate.
Let's go 8. Starts on here 8. Here we go 8. Go here 8. Let's go again. Oh, that's good. There you go 3.
Corbin falls behind. 0 balls, 2 strikes.
Let's go 8. Starts on here, kid. Let's go. Here we go 8. Go.
And he did the right thing by running down the first baseline, but because first base is occupied, batter is out on the drop third strike. So with 2 outs, brings Curtis Peckman to the plate for the Flames with Andrew Schmidt on first and Trey Wenger on second, top of the third.
Good.
Hey, don't be late on this one, right? Sit on it.
which is a curve ball for strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike to Curtis Peckman.
We'll leave that one for good then.
No one try. No one try. Nobody. One try. Right there. Good.
Hey, you gotta have some sort of hold over there. Like flex you.
That brings the count to 3-1.
Barreled up, 10. Barreled up here. You're fine.
Got game.
Good boy.
Outside, so that's ball 4. So Curtis Peckman draw the walk. So with 2 outs, the bases are loaded. And that brings number 14, Ethan Breckbill, our catcher, to the plate with our leadoff, Drake Wanger, on deck.
Jamie, pop up your way last time.
Come on, Ethan, you got this, bud.
Be ready. You got 2. 2 infield. Easiest out.
Now everywhere. Not everywhere.
Be loose. Come on.
Go up for it. Go kick.
Go, kid.
Go, Ethan.
Good eye.
Hey,
Go
one.
in front. Good job. Go one for it.
Ready.
Go one for it. Go kick. Go Ethan. Catch kid. Good eye. There you go, Nolan. Hey, protect your
Takes a second strike to bring the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes.
One for it. Go kick. Good eye.
Takes a pitch just a little low for 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, do a job here now. Hands up now. Here we go now.
Go Ethan. Catch kid. There you go, Nolan.
And it freezes Ethan on the 3rd strike. So with bases loaded, the Flames go down here in the 3rd, but are able to bring 1 run across. So after, at the middle of the 3rd, the Flames do lead 3-0. Bottom of the third. St. James brings number 6 to the plate. Curtis Peckman is still pitching for the Flames, with a first pitch strike to start the bottom of the third off. Just misses. The count is now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hits one, gets under a little bit. It does fall in front of our center fielder, Will Turner, for a single for St. James to lead the bottom of the third off.
Come on, Eli. What do you say? 1-3. Let's go, Eli. Here we go. Hey, seen it 13.
There you go. Good job. Come on, Curtis. One more, bud.
Bit earlier, 13. Let's
Curtis is way up in the count. It's 0 balls, 2 strikes. And he gets him swinging at the third strike. So in 3 pitches, Curtis strikes number 13 for St. James out, bringing number 14 to the plate. St. James does have a runner on first base, and there's 1 out in the bottom of the third. Runner takes off for second. Ethan throws. Ooh. Just a little bit late. The runner does not slide, but Carter came forward just a little bit. So the runner is safe at second base. Beats it down the first baseline. Keaton fields it, steps on first. Does advance the runner to third base. In essence, it is a very nice bunt. But Flames do have 2 outs now, so bringing number 3 to the plate with a runner on third base. Drives up to second base. Carter fields it, throws him out at first base. So the Flames get out of it after giving up a leadoff single. The Flames do get out without giving up any runs. So after 3, the score is still the Flames 3, St. James 0.
You have. Were you calling me?
Oh, well, wait now.
Well, I was talking to somebody.
I was asking Chief Painter was working. He said it's delayed top first, but he said they're running it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, go down through.
I'm gonna try. I'm just trying to go up there. I know. I'm just using more of my spending my
All right, gentlemen, top.
Top of the fourth. Flames are back to their leadoff. Number 9, Drake Wanger, leading 3-0.
Come on, Wanger.
Swings and misses at the first pitch.
Come on, Wanger. Number 9, number Wanger. Wanger 9.
Digs himself a little bit of a hole. There's 0 balls, 2 strikes to Drake.
Come on, kid. Get out. Come on, kid. Come on, now. Come on, Wanger. Drake Wanger. Air Wanger. Nice hit.
Drake swings a little late, but does fight it off to stay alive. Fights it down the right field line and out of play.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Let's go here, 3.
Boy.
Come on, kid. Come on, Drake Wanger. Got it.
Gets a piece of another one to stay alive. So
One ball, 2 strikes.
fighting nicely.
Come on, kid.
And he gets him to chase a high pitch. So he strikes out. So that's out number 1.
One down, go one.
And brings Will Turner to the plate for the Flames.
Hey, we got our 5.
Come on, kid. Get out.
Go 5, you start here, kid. Go 5, you go, kid.
Jackson, Sammy, be ready.
Come on, Turner. Come on, 5. Come on, Will Turner, number 5.
One ball, 2 strikes. Gotta protect.
Here, 5.
Come on, kid.
Go 5.
Come on, kid. Yeah, go, Will.
Will watches the 3rd strike for out number 2 for the Flames. That brings Carter to the plate.
Come on, Carter. Come on, 1, 3. Come on, kid. Get started, boy. Come on, kid. Here you go, kid. Get out. Here you go, kid. Cutter. 1-3. Come on, Cutter, Dave.
Hey, stay on top of that. Let's go. Finish the contact here. Let's go. Finish here. Finish strong. Get your way to the gap. Hey, got two. Finish strong.
You go, kid. Down up, 1-3. Come on, kid. Come on, Carter. Come on, kid. Yeah! Come on, let's go, boy. Go on, 3.
Counts 2 balls, 1 strike to Carter with 2 outs. Which is the second strike to bring it to even at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Come on, kid.
Gets him reaching for the 3rd strike. So that, Flames go down 1-2-3 in the top of the 4th. They had their lead off up. Their top 3 batters go down in order. We go to the bottom of the 4th, but the Flame does still have the lead 3-0. Reaching for the 3rd strike.
Think about Ohio.
Let's go here too.
All right, we're heading to the bottom of the 4th. Number 2 is at bat for St. James. Flame does still have the lead 3-0. Curtis Peckman is still on the mound for the Flames as the batter goes for the bunt, misses it. There's no balls, 1 strike. Goes for it again. So now there's 2 strikes on number 2.
Let's go now too.
He does connect with the 3rd pitch, but flies it out to right field, and Andrew Schmidt makes the grab. So there's 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Throw the bit inside. It counts 2 balls, 1 strike. Goes after it, pops it up to center field, and Will makes an over-the-head grab in center field. He almost misjudged it, kept carrying a little bit on him, but he is able to make the grab, so there's 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Number 9 lines it through. Carter makes a nice grab, but the throw is off. So the runner's going to second. Ethan Breckbill does make the cover as well, but the throw is a little bit late to second base. So the runner is on by error. But Carter did make a nice, he had to move a long way to make that grab. It's just, unfortunately, the throw is a little off to first base. So it's 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. St. James does have a runner on second base.
We have number 7, courtesy runner, catch. Number 5. Thanks for keeping me in check there, sir.
St. James is putting in a courtesy runner for their catcher on second base. And number 7 is running for number 9.
Let's go here, 12.
Ball is past Ethan. Doesn't get the whole way back, but gets far enough back to move the runner to third base. So it's 2 outs. St. James had the runner on third. Looks like something fell out of Ethan's helmet. Takes time to put it back in. Counts 0 balls, 1 strike. Time is called. We've got 2 outs and a 0 ball, 2 strike count to the batter, number 12. So the umps call a balk on Curtis. Wasn't watching Curtis, I'm not sure, but with the balk it can be just a little bit of movement, and the other coach did yell it before the ump called it. So that does score a run for St. James. So the score is 3-1. And after that, Curtis strikes the batter out. So that's 3 outs. Unfortunately, because of the balk, St. James is able to get a runner in. So due to an error getting him on, he's able to get to second. It's pass ball, he gets to third, and then with the balk, he gets home plate. So they do get 1 across. So the score is now Shalom 3, St. James 1. We're heading into the top of the 5th now. Start to lead off the Flames here in the top of the fifth will be Keaton Shands, with Trey Wenger on deck and Andrew Schmidt following him.
Come on, kid. Come on, 5. Let's go on, 5. I got gas.
Keaton swings at the first pitch. He does pop it up. It could be trouble, but it's hanging up. Oh, it does fall between the center fielder and the shortstop. Just up second base there. It is able to fall. It was hit quite high. And St. James just had trouble tracking it, so it falls. And Keaton Shands leads off with the first pitch swing. He's on first base for the Flames now with Trey Wenger coming to the plate. I think Trey thought that was a little inside, but he lets it go for strike one. He drives it into the ground to the shortstop, who bobbled it a bit, so everyone's going to be safe. Keaton makes the second, and Trey is on first now. That's what they teach you, to drive into the ground. You never know when some just a little bobble or a slow roller, and Trey benefits from that. So he's on first and Keaton on second with no outs. Andrew Schmidt is at the plate. Andrew drives it in. The third baseman makes a nice grab. He throws it to first to get Andrew out going to first, but the runners are safe on second and third. So Trey is on second, Keaton's on third. And that brings Corbin Wenger to the plate now. The Flames are still leading 3-0, or 3-1, sorry. And with one out, they do have runners on second and third.
Corbin, here we go, kid. Good eye, good eye.
Hey, middle, I want you 3. Corners at 4.
Stretch, Keith. Stretch.
Go 8, here we go, kid. Go 8, here we go, kid.
Attaboy.
Take more Corbin shot, bud. You're solid.
Go 8, here we go, kid. Strikes on me, kid. Good eye. Good eye, good eye.
Stay on tap, drive downhill. Let's go.
One strike.
Come on, 8.
Go 8. Strikes on me, kid. I'm in here.
I'm so proud of you, you know.
Good eye, kid.
See you, honey pie.
Takes a high ball to get the count to 3 balls, 1 strike. Curtis Peckman's on deck. Corbin swings at it, drives it into the ground. He does get out at first, but he gets a run in, so he does get an RBI on that at bat and moves Trey to third base. So it's 2 outs. Curtis Peckman comes to the plate. Still have a runner in scoring position. So the Flames do lead now 4-1. It's an inside pitch. Curtis gets hit. So he trots down to first. I think he's okay. He's a pretty tough kid. Sure, it stings a little bit, but it does put him on. So the Flames have runners on first and third, with number 14, Easton Breckbill, coming to the plate.
First and third.
with 2 outs, the Flames are going to elect to have Brady Emge run for Curtis Peckman, who's our pitcher.
Come on, Ethan. Come on, 1-4.
Let's go, Ethan.
Come on, 1-4.
Let's go,
Good
Ethan.
home.
Takes off, or Brady takes off for second, is in there safely. Does draw a throw. Trey wasn't fooled at all, though. He just stayed on third, so he's still safe there. But with 2 outs, runners on second and third.
Come on, kid. Come on.
Easton is up in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. I think Easton has struggled here recently, but he's due to get a hold of one, and which he can. I've seen him do it. See if he can do it this at bat. I know he's due for sure.
Go home. Go home.
Holds for ball 3, so it's a 3-0 count. Takes a ball 4 and out is outside, so that loads the bases again here with 2 outs for the Flames. It does bring our leadoff, number 9 Drake Wanger, up to the plate. So Drake had a chance here to break this game wide open. The score is 4-1 Flames. Bases loaded, 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Drake has had some power as of late. He did hit a home run. I think I said that earlier in the game, but he did have a home run on Tuesday night. He's had one earlier in the season, so he has 2 over the fence this year. Takes a strike. It does get past the catcher, but not far enough to bring Trey home.
Come on, Drake.
Pay attention. Come on, kid. Come on, Drake. Come on. No.
Which is a high one. 2 balls, 1 strike to Drake.
Barreled up, 9. Barreled up. Let's go. Come on, kid. Come on, kid. We got to protect now.
That evens the count up at 2. And it freezes him. He holds off for strike 3. So Drake strikes out for the 2nd time in a row. Leaving the bases loaded for the Flames in the top of the 5th, but they did get 1 across. So at the heading to the middle of the 5th here. Flames 4, St. James 1. the Flames have made a rare move. They actually moved Ethan out from behind the plate. Drake Wenger is now the catcher. I'm not sure where they put Ethan. It looks like Trey is at third. Carter is at short. Brody is at second. Keaton's at first. I think the outfield has stayed the same. Looks like Corbin in left, Will in center, and Andrew in right. And Curtis Peckman is still pitching into the fifth here. Yeah, that brings it. That's 3 balls, 1 strike to the leadoff batter here in the fifth. Gets another one in there to bring it to a full count. Just can't quite finish him off. He throws a little high. Puts a runner on. So with no outs, St. James does have a runner on first base now. He comes back with the next batter through the first strike. Runner goes, Drake gets it, and he throws it, but the throw is off. Didn't look too bad for a backup catcher, but the throw is to the left, so the runner is safe at second for a stolen base. So it's no outs. The runner on second now, and it's a 1-1 count. Goes for the bunt. It's a pop straight up in the air, but it's back overhead enough Drake can't get to it. But that is in there for a strike. So it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Very close, just a little bit high. Brings the count to 4. And Curtis throws another one in there for the strikeout. So he gets 1 out. Still a runner on second base. Fouls one straight down for strike 2.
Eyes and hands connected. Eyes and hands connected.
Just outside for ball 2. Or sorry, no, for ball 1. So it's a 1 ball, 2 count, 2 strike count. Well, it does get past the catcher, so the runner does advance to third base. So with a 2-2 count, there's one out and a runner on third for St. James.
Long play here. Let's go. Eyes and hands.
Brings it to another full count.
Runner, fill up the gun, all right? Fill up the gun. Think low.
Go bees!
Ball to the bat.
Throws a little inside for ball 4. Curtis has pitched well here tonight. For the most part, he has had a lot of full counts, but he's struck some out. He has walked a couple. I don't know the exact amount, but he is pitching well. We're in the bottom of the 5th with one out. Runners on first and third, and a hitter hits up between first and second. So it scores a run, but the throw to third, Trey catches it, but the runner is in there safely. So with one out, St. James does have a little bit going here in the bottom of the 5th. Coach comes out to talk to Curtis, probably just to settle him down a little bit. St. James does have runners on first and third with one out.
Let's go here, 3. Let's go, Nolan. Hey. Right here, dude. Take, Nolan, good take.
Curtis, you got this bag. You're doing great.
Runner goes to second. Will not draw a throw to the runner on third. But the runner does advance to it now. That's on second and third with 2 balls and no strikes.
Nolan, right here, dude.
Fouls it off back overhead for strike 1.
Gonna come to you now, Nolan. You ready? Mark swing.
And he brings another strike in there to bring the count to even at 2s. He gets a hold of it to center field, but it's going to hang. Will's there. He makes a grab, and he's going to try for home, but Curtis cuts it. So it does bring a run in. So that's going to bring them to a 1-run ball game here. The Flames still have the lead, but it's definitely been cut some. The score is now 4-3. There are 2 outs with a runner still in second for St. James.
Straight line. Get off.
Let's go here, 2. Go.
You know.
Drive it, it is going to get through. Will fields it. He is going to make the throw. Come home, and it's going to be a little late. Runner goes to second. Drake throws the strike, and I think, yes, he does get him going, but the damage is done. St. James does tie it up here in the bottom of the 5th. They put 3 on the board in the bottom of the 5th to bring the score to even at 4s. So after 5, the score is 4-4. The Flames were able to end it on a high note with getting the guy going to second, but I'm sure they would have preferred not to give those 3 runs up. But we're at the top of an order here. Drake struck out last inning, but we have Will Turner, number 5, to lead off the 6th for the Flames. Okay, to lead off the 6th inning, number 5 for the Flames, Will Turner. Flames are going to have to get their bats going a little bit like they did in the 1st inning. They've batted well for the most part, but we have left a lot of runners on base again here in this game. We've had a lot more runs out there that we could have scored. As Will swings at the first pitch for a strike.
Come on, Will, you got this, bud.
Come on, kid. Come on, Five. Here you go, Will. Here you go, Five. Here you go, Five. Good eye. There you go.
To the curveball for strike 2. He digs himself a hole. So it's 0 balls, 2 strikes to Will Turner.
Here you go, Five. Check here, kid. Hey, come on, kid. Go, Five. Here you go, kid.
Gets under the bit. He does pop it straight up to the first baseman. He's under it. And the first baseman does make the grab for out number 1.
Come on, Carter. Ring it, boy.
So that brings Carter Diffender to the plate for the Flames with Keaton Shands on deck.
Hey, we're going 1-3. Just right here, kid. Come on, kid. Come on, 1-3. Come on, 1-3. Here we go, kid.
There you go, kid.
One down, go first. Go 1-3, here we go. Come on, kid. Go 1-3, here we go, Carter.
Come on, Carter, you got this.
Was it the curveball for strike 2? So he digs himself a hole as well. 0 balls, 2 strikes.
Go, Carter. Here you go, kid. Come on, kid. Come on, 1-3. Good eye. I like that, man. One ball, 2 strikes. Go 1-3, straight under the net. Come on, kid. Come on, 1-3. Come on, Carter. Come on, kid.
Carter gets it under it as well. Pops up to the shortstop who does make the grab. So that's 2 outs. There's a couple of infield pop-ups here for the Flames to start the 6th off. But it does bring Keaton Shands to the plate. And with Trey Wanger on deck. 2 outs, or top of 6.
Go on, 5. There you go,
Come
1-5.
on, Keaton, you got this, bud.
Go 1-5, you go, kid. Straight up here, 1-5. You go 1-5. You go 1-5. You go, kid.
That's it.
Let's go, kid. Go 1-5, you go, kid. Go here, kid. You go 1-5. Straight up here, kid. Go 1-5.
Keaton drives it into the ground between third base and shortstop for a nice single. It's 2 outs. It does bring Trey Wanger up, who had a hit and a walk earlier in the game. Gets a single and a walk.
Come on, Trey. Go, Trey. Here we go, kid. You go here, kid. Go 1-9. Go 1-9.
Again, just like the last bat, he thinks it's a little inside,
Trey, come on, kid.
but it is called a strike.
Go 1-9. You go 1-9. Down.
Right, Keaton takes off second, draws the throw, but it's way late.
1-9.
So that puts Keaton in scoring position for the Flames. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Trey.
Go 1-9. You go, kid.
That's it. There you go. Good pitch, 7.
Looks like another curveball that does freeze Trey for strike 2. It's a 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Go 1-9. You go, kid. Go 1-9. You go 1-9.
Trey is able to fight that one off. He gets just a piece of it to foul it back, but does stay alive.
Ball. 1-9, go 2. Go 1-9, go 1-9, go 3. Come in here, Trey, go 2, go 1-9. Go 1-9.
Trey swings and misses at the third strike. At least he tried. At least he didn't hold the bat and freeze without swinging, but he does miss it. So strike 3. 3 outs in the top of the 6th here for the Flames. So we head to the bottom. The score is tied 4-4.
You aren't, boys. Landed in a crater.
You call, pitch it. That's my travel ball. I got trust you. I'm ready to run.
Batting gloves.
Travel ball, I'm telling you, travel ball show everything. Yeah, well, then even in Mac, we have to all good.
Going to the bottom of the 6th. Score still tied 4-4. The Flames do move some players around. Looks like our pitcher, Curtis Peckman, moved to third base. Carter's still at shortstop. Brody's at second. They moved Trey Wanger to first base. Keaton Shands is now pitching. Drake is, for the second inning, behind the plate. And the outfield is still Andrew Wright, Will center, and Corbin in left. First pitch from Keaton goes to the backstop. Bounces nicely back to the catcher. Didn't have to come back too far. Okay, now Keaton found it there with second pitch strikes. Counts even at 1. With the third pitch, it does hit number 7 for St. James. So it puts him on first. Hit him in the shoulder. Looks to be okay.
Let's go here, 9.
The second batter is number 9. No outs, runner on first. First pitch, he drives it to left field. Corbin is there to make the grab. Runner goes back to first. So the Flames do get that out. So now it's 1 out. And a runner on first. Number 12 comes to the plate for St. James.
We have courtesy number 2 for number 7. Let's go here, 12.
Looks like number 7 is hurting a little bit. They did put a courtesy runner in for him. He had taken that throw from Keaton off the shoulder, and he's holding his arm pretty good. So they do put a courtesy runner in for him. Runner goes to second. Does not draw the throw. A little late getting there, so does not draw the throw. So the runner's in safe at second. Next pitch is a pop-up, but it's back out of play. But that does bring it to 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner takes off at third. Drake through that. Curtis does dig out of the dirt, but the runner arm slides around the tag. So he is on third successfully, stolen base. So now with 1 out, there's a runner on third for St. James. Number 12 at bat with a 2 ball, I think 1 strike. Yeah. Yes, it's a 2 ball, 2 strike count.
Let's go here, 12.
Pitches in the dirt, but Drake does make a nice grab. Keeps the runner on third. Throws a little high, so it does put the runner on. So still with 1 out. Number 12 is on first for St. James, and they still have a runner on third as well. Brings number 11 up to the plate, still with 1 out. Ooh, the runner... and Carter bobbled it, but and the throw's off. The runner takes our first baseman out, so it's going to score a runner to first. Trey gets the ball. The runner goes to third, and the throw's just a little late. So unfortunately, with that bobble and a bad throw, the batter gets there. Scores 2 runs off of it, and St. James takes the lead 6-4. Not quite sure what happened there. It looked like a pretty routine double play, but it is bobbled a little bit, and then with a rushed throw, it gets past our first baseman, and then our first baseman gets taken out by the runner.
Let's go here, 6.
So it slows him up. The ball goes to the fence, and a little bit of... it definitely wasn't good there for the Flames. And now we have another throw over first base that scores another run and allows the runner to get to second base. So the Flames are struggling here a little bit with their fielding, with their a little bit of trouble now. I mean, we are in the bottom of the 6th, and St. James has scored 3 runs to take the lead 7-4. The Flames have led most this game. St. James was able to tie it up in the bottom of the 5th. The Flames didn't get anything in the top of the 6th. And now St. James gets 3 more here in the bottom of the 6th. So the score is 7-4. Keaton struggles a little bit now. It's now 3 balls, no strikes to the batter. So another walk puts runners on first and second, and there's still only 1 out. Coach called the timeout, talked to Keaton a little bit to try to set him down. Number 14 comes to the plate for St. James. Keaton needed that one. He's now ahead 1 ball, or 0 balls, 1 strike. Another strike for Keaton. He's way up now in the count. 0 balls, 2 strikes. Is able to fight it off to stay alive. Just inside to bring it to 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Keaton is able to get the strikeout. It's a big strikeout for the Flames. They said earlier debacle. Keaton's able to settle himself down and strike the batter out. So there's 2 outs now. It's runners on first and second for St. James. Throw back to second, a little off, runner back safely. A little inside there. Counts now 2 balls, no strikes. Drive into the ground to Brody, who fields it. Throws it to second. We do get the 3rd out. So Shalom gets out of the inning without any more damage, but there was a lot of damage done in that inning as well. So Shalom led through 4, but in the 5th, Shalom gave up 3. And then in the 6th, they give up another 3. So going into the 7th now, it's St. James 7, Shalom 4. So they're going to have to get their bats going this inning if they want to extend it. And to lead off the 7th will be Andrew Schmidt for the Flames.
Drive and go, okay?
Ball's in on 2.
Today's the day.
Two of them need a little bit of work. So that's why they got the 2 they need, and then they got. I kind of like the Alabama guy. Those are athletic. Yeah, true. There's that. Hey, we got enough. Where's the 1? All right, here we go. It's the top of the 7th.
Start the 7th off is Andrew Schmidt. We got Corbin Wenger on deck. The Flames are trailing 7-4. Andrew gets way under it. It's a high ball, but it's to the shortstop who does make the grab for out number 1. That brings Corbin Wenger to the plate, and Curtis Peckman is on deck.
Easy peasy, 7. Let's go.
Just like that.
All right, Jack. Work ahead here. I was like, dude. I was like, watching him run over.
Corbin swinging at the first pitch, fouled it back overhead, out of play.
Go, Corbin.
Ball's in the dirt. The count's now 1 ball, 1 strike to Corbin.
Let's go here, 7. We go 8. Yes, sir. Come on, kid.
What's it, a curveball for strike 2. So now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, come on, kid.
Able to lay off that one, brings the count to 2s.
Come on, kid. Score what? Score what? Yup.
And he gets caught watching for strike number 3, and that's 2 outs for the Flames. So the Flames are now down to their last out. It does bring Curtis a little bit of pressure on Curtis. He has been on base at least once this game. On deck is Brody Hauser.
Show him the pack. Hey, D up here, D up. Come on, kid. Atta boy.
Gets him swinging on the first pitch to strike 1. Looks to be a little inside, but it's called a strike. So now the count's 0 balls, 2 strikes to Curtis. 2 outs. And with a curveball, it does freeze Curtis. He steps out of the way a little bit for strike 3. in the top of the 7th here. So the Flames started out the game very strong, scoring 2 runs in the first. Was able to put one on in the 3rd, one in the 5th. They held St. James from scoring until the bottom of the 4th, where they got 1 run due to error and pass ball and then a balk to get him home. And that was their first run. But then in the bottom of the 5th, bottom of the 6th, they're able to put 3 each across. So the ending score is 7-4. So it was definitely a tale of 2 games. Shalom came out strong, but wasn't able to finish strong. So they'll take the loss down here south of Hagerstown to St. James. So the ending score is St. James 7, Shalom 4. Thanks for watching.